Imagine a place where the sun never finds its way into homes. Not because the weather is cloudy, but because there are no windows. A place where breathing is a privilege, walking is impossible, and silence, a forgotten legend. Here, sleep has no meaning, privacy is non-existent, and even the concept of loneliness is absent. Every worn-out wall, every leaking roof bears a part of several human bodies. The smell of burnt plastic fills the air. The sound of sewing machines intertwines with a baby's cry, and the lines of life melt into one another. Welcome to Dharavi, a slum in the heart of Mumbai, where the population density surpasses imagination. Here, life neither flows nor halts. It is merely compressed to fit. A place where survival itself is a job, and hope is a rare commodity. Let us walk together through its narrow alleys, where every inch holds an untold story, and every eye narrates a struggle for survival. Dharavi, the pulsating heart of Mumbai, may seem small on the map, but in reality, it's the largest slum in India, home to over 1 million people, breathing on just 2.1 square kilometers of land. Numbers that the mind struggles to comprehend. 4 people per square meter. If you wish to enter, there is no welcoming sign. Just a narrow gray street that smells of dust, smoke, and humidity. Each turn leads to an even narrower alley. The roofs are so close together that it seems the sky has no place here anymore. Neon light filters through the rusted metal crevices, casting a faint trace of hope on the faces of the people. In a 10 square meter home, perhaps 5 families live together. The ground has no carpet or bed, just a thin mattress, a few aluminum dishes, and a wall more accustomed to trembling than resting. Yet every evening, the steam of tea rises, the same strong Indian tea whose aroma creates a trace of life amidst smoke and sewage. Around, workshops hum with activity. Women sit behind sewing machines with tired yet determined eyes. Children play in the streets, if you can call this dirt and waste a playground. In Dharavi, the boundary between work and life is blurred. Homes are factories, and factories are homes. In every corner, the sound of hammering iron, the buzzing of machines, and the cries of vendors calling out the names of gods to attract customers can be heard. Yet in this gray hell, there exists a complex and inherent order. Dharavi has its own economy, a massive recycling operation that generates hundreds of millions of dollars annually. In small plastic workshops, empty bottles are transformed into raw materials, and discarded fabrics are given new life. Here, everything is usable, even despair. An old man states, "We bring waste back to life, because without us, the city would suffocate." And he's right. Dharavi is the breathing system of Mumbai, not with oxygen, but through the tireless efforts of forgotten individuals. However, amidst this struggle for survival, darkness also lurks. Many children never see a school. Many girls are forced to work from the age of 10 to keep the family afloat. And sometimes, the stench of sewage serves as a reminder that death always lurks, right behind the thin wall of a home that may not exist tomorrow. Nevertheless, the people of Dharavi smile. Despite the weight of their fate, they still find reasons to smile. One with color, another with music, one with prayer. In a corner, a boy beats a rhythm on a pizza can turned drum, as if declaring his existence. Here, joy is not a result of prosperity, but a form of resistance. Survival is a quiet protest against oblivion. Some days, the water is more polluted than ever. Illness spreads, the power goes out, and rain breaks the roofs. But there is something in the air that no storm can destroy: a sense of belonging. In Dharavi, everyone has someone. No one is alone, for even loneliness has no room. As the camera passes, an elderly woman raises her hand. Her smile, not one of joy, but of recognition. She knows that the gaze of outsiders comes and goes, but her life remains there, amidst the sewage and hope. Perhaps one day her child will leave this place. Yet Dharavi will always reside in their lungs. Outside of here, the world may see Dharavi as a problem, but its people know it as home. A home built on wounds, yet still alive. Outside of here, the world may see Dharavi as a problem, but its people know it as home. A home built on wounds, yet still alive. And here lies the beauty and pain of contrast. How in one of the poorest places on earth, humanity can still be witnessed vividly. Dharavi is not just a location, it is a mirror. A mirror that shows us how easily we forget the true meaning of having. In a world chasing progress, comfort, and speed, these people still fight for survival, for a morsel of bread, for a sip of clean water. Yet Dharavi is not merely about suffering. It is a symbol of will, of resilience, of human survival in the harshest of conditions. If this video stirs something within you, share it with others. Not to be seen, but to make them seen. Perhaps a simple act, a glance, or even awareness can create a difference, however small. The world is full of hidden Dharavis. It is time to shine a light on the darkness.